Hello, and thank you for participating in this interview. On behalf of my group, I'll be asking you a few questions to better understand how you show your passion and commitment to serving others. Today, I'm going to be interviewing my old friend from junior high. Could you please introduce yourself?
All right. Hello, everyone. I am Rafael Thomas, a John Louis junior high school friend, and I'm currently studying at Mapu University, taking up ME/MSE, which is Mechanical Engineering and Material Science Engineering. So that's a brief introduction about myself.
All right, thank you. Now let's start. For the first question, can you share an example where you went out of your way to help someone?
Went out to help someone. I feel like there's so many that I can pull out of my head that it's really hard to pick out. I guess, being able to lend a hand to, fellow friends or orgmates when they're, let's say, for example, struggling with a task. Like, for example, they're struggling with a project that they need to do. I'll lend my assistance and say, what can I do? What can I offer? What can I help? If it's just to be there to provide moral support, then sure. If they need like funds for a project, I'll be willing to lend them a few cash here and there so they can fund their projects. And that's how I went above and beyond to help people.
All right, so let's say that you were trying to help someone that was in a challenging situation where it would be more beneficial if you would just stop helping them. What would be your reaction to that? Would you still help them? Why or why not?
For me, while I do want to help people, if I can identify that this person doesn't really want to change or doesn't really want my help, even though I'm trying to give them all my help, then I'd gladly heed their wishes and stop. Because at the end of the day, if I'm just going to keep forcing myself on someone who doesn't want the help or doesn't want the assistance, then who am I to judge, right? I'm just going to be a nuisance to them, or I'm just going to cause, annoyance to them, and it's just going to waste my valuable time, So it's just better to not help them.
Okay. I understand where you're coming from. And for the last question, can you describe a time when you were helping others that it positively impacted an outcome?
I wouldn't really say any action I've done has greatly impacted others. I'd say, however, that my actions of helping each other has more or less motivated some to at least retroactively or proactively do it, because for me, helping isn't really like something that you expect in return. It's not a transactional act where I help you, you help me, right? It's an act that you do because you know it's right. You don't do it for the sake of receiving some monetary or other rewards. You just do it because you know it's the right thing to do. Helping others is the right thing to do, regardless of what you think of it. Being kind is free. And for me, you never know if that kindness is going to make someone stay, because let's be real, the world right now is a mess. Everyone's mad and sad for no good reason. Why should we add to that suffering when we could be, the good in that person or individual's lives?
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. I totally agree with your opinion. People should help others without seeking something in return. This is just how zeal for service works. All right. Thank you for your time today, and thank you for willingly participate in this interview.
No problem, John. Thank you again for having me.
All right. Thank you and goodbye.
All right.